In recent years, BMW has gone soft. In an effort to comply with tightening emissions regulations and prevent unauthorized tuning, BMW has locked all ECUs. And because unlocking it is more expensive than having another child, I decided to go with a cheaper alternative. So today, on our unofficial proving ground, we are going to test it out.
The last time you saw this car, it was in my garage, and we were putting a Burger Motorsports JB4 tuner on it, which claims to give you up to an extra 100 horsepower on stock, pretty much everything. So today, we're going to test it out and see exactly how much of a difference it makes. We're starting on the stock configuration here because I really want to see what the 0 to 60 is. BMW claims that this is 4.5 seconds 0 to 60 with the stock configuration because this is a rear-wheel drive car. So for launch control, we have the car in Sport Plus, we have the traction in the first setting, and we have the transmission in Sport Plus. We're gonna see how it goes. I don't have a timer or anything. I just have the camera and I just have the speedometer right here. I'm gonna call it out from 0 to 60, do 3, 2, 1. So let's go. First launch, stock configuration. 3, 2, 1. Go. And there's 60. That was pretty quick. BMW says it'll do 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. I'm not 100% sure if that's accurate or not, but that felt pretty quick. Got a little bit of tire spin on that first run, so hopefully it went well. We're gonna turn around and do it again. I got a little bit of tire spin on that one, so it was okay. In between takes, I have to pull over onto a dirt road, so I'm actually gonna warm up the tires. I'm gonna take the traction control, I'm going to put it in the off position. Warmed up the tires a little bit, get them smoking. 3, 2, 1, go. And there's 60. Wow, that was quick. It kicks you in the back with the launch on this car. It really just hammers in the back behind you. That's the difference between just doing it cold turkey and actually doing a launch on it. We pulled 0.78 Gs laterally behind us, and the first one was 0.73. So, not bad. It felt a little bit better. Third run, stock configuration. I think warming up the tires helped a little bit, so we're gonna do it one more time. Feels good, they're nice and warm. Real sticky? Probably not, but whatever. One more time, stock configuration. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. That one grabbed. And there's 60. Good run. I think that was a good run. That was the best one so far. So hopefully it was the best by the numbers, but who knows? Poor Christian, he's super hot out there. Now it's time to put it on +6 PSI with the JB4 system and see how much better it is from 0 to 60. I think it'll probably be a little bit better, but who knows? It's really gonna be about how the car grips the road, because again, with an extra claimed 100 horsepower, it will probably get a little bit better, but it will probably be harder to put that power down on these stock wheels. I'm running 255s on the back. This has the high performance wheel and tire and cooling package. So it's a little bit wider than the stock. The stock is what, 225s? Well, actually it's a lot wider than the stock ones then. How'd it look? Was it good? Let's do it from behind the car this time. Yeah, behind the car. All right, everybody. So we're gonna go into our JB4 app, +6 PSI on 93 octane. We have it full of 93 right now. Sorry, tires. Ready. First launch, JB4 +6 PSI, claimed 100 horsepower. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, it spun. It spun so much. And there's 60. All right, so it has more torque. It has more to it. Everything is heightened on this. The JB4 is not a smooth power delivery. So once you get into the power, top power, it gives you a tiny boost at the top and you feel that kick. It's a noticeable difference. It feels faster. It feels like the car's trying to work a little bit harder. So we're gonna let the car cool off a little bit. It is a hot day, it's 90 degrees outside and it is humid Florida. So I'm gonna get Christian out of this for a little bit. We're gonna kind of regroup and we're gonna go for another run. Max G is 0.80 currently. We're trying to get a little bit better than that. It's difficult. All right, so let me go to traction control. We're gonna turn it all the way off. Try and get a little bit more heated up this time because again, we spun like crazy on that last one. 3, 2, 1, go. Spinning, 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 just doesn't put the power down, and there's 60. It feels like it's probably the same. Okay, so what I've deduced with my limited amount of knowledge is that it has more power, yes. It's better in an X-Drive or with some bigger tires. I mean, these are, if you want to put Sport Cup 2s or something, like a stickier Michelin on here, you probably could to get better performance. I think the main difference that you're gonna see is from like, you know, a rolling start, like a 60 to 100 or like a rolling, you know, 30 plus. I don't really want to push it too hard. I mean, it's hot out here. It is properly hot. Christian is absolutely drenched in sweat. He is doing his best. I did let him sit in here and kind of rest for a little bit, so I'm not a jerk, but it's hot. All right, we're gonna do one more. It has potential. It definitely has potential to be better. It's just hard to put the power down, honestly. And the launches that I've been doing have been pretty good. I'm not gonna do another burnout. I really don't want to. I just think it's crazy at this point. And I've just got these tires, so it's probably not a good idea. 0.8G is still the same one. That was the last pull that we did on the stock. So we're not pulling more G's in this than we were before. But all right, launch number 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Still spinning. Still spinning in second. There it is. Boy.
So no, the power bump didn't exactly help me off the line. But it just so happened at the end of the straight were some curves.
Putting it in manual sport mode right now. Going around these corners. This car is so balanced. You can really just kind of throw it around a little bit. And the main part where you see the difference is powering out of the corner. It's got so much more to give now. You felt like this car stock was kind of, you know, maxed out and restricted almost because BMW, obviously, they don't want to push the engine too hard. It's not a crazy performance engine. And you have to understand that this is not a track spec vehicle. It has the high performance wheel and tire and cooling package and everything with an oil cooler. So it helps out a little bit, but you really need to make a couple more modifications. But for right now, it just pulls. The brakes on this one feel so much better than the stock brakes. You get brake fade on the regular ones so quickly that you really need to upgrade to this bigger disc and bigger caliper because it makes all the difference in the world. We pulled 0.82 Gs in the corners. I love this vehicle because of the fact of the simplicity of it. All these vehicles nowadays are starting to have these big hybrid systems, and it's not that this car isn't heavy. It is heavy. It's 3,800 pounds, which is a good 200 or 300 pounds more than the last one. But with the extra power, you really don't notice it too much. The ZF 8-speed transmission in this car is fantastic. It's a lighter unit, and it's kind of laughable to say that because it is still much heavier than the last generation, but in this sport mode, it really responds quickly, and around these corners, it's an absolute dream on the downshift. There we go, really powering out of a corner. That's the big difference. The JB4 gives you the extra boost out of the corners that you're wanting out of the stock configuration. It's so much fun to drive stock, but with that little bit of extra power, I really don't think it's an extra 100 horsepower, but it's a noticeable difference. Whoa, getting the tail a little bit happy there. Man, it's so much fun. As a daily driver for a two-door car, it really doesn't get much better than this. Yes, you could get a Porsche, you could spend a lot more money, and you could get a lot more power out of an M2, but this is fantastic for a light M. I've really grown fond of this car over the past couple of months. I've had it for about a year now, and I'm really excited because I would love to modify it, and I'm planning on doing a few more things to it. But for right now, let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon.